We at Wyckoff and Gates, Bushwick. Let's go get it. And Fresh Monroe Depot's not that far. We on Gates Avenue right here. We're gonna turn on St. Nicholas Ave. Look at this. That's sad. She homeless and she's sitting there. Sad what they going through. I was just like her too. And I found a job. Just like her too. Just like her trying to make it. It's like hard. What's going on, my brothers and my peeps and my sisters who over at Gates Avenue, walking up to St. Nicholas Avenue. So listen, here, listen. Let me tell you the truth, right? So as we walk in, we're gonna turn this way on St. Nicholas. Let's cross the street. It's kind of sad what people going through. I've been around this neighborhood. I worked around this neighborhood like 7 years ago, and I made some money around here actually, but it was not that enough. So I was kind of test my instincts. So a lot of people going through rough times and sad. All right, we'll turn this way. So, like I said, a lot of people go through rough times in the community where they end up homeless, they end up begging on the streets, you feel me? Because things ain't going right for them. I think most likely is Hispanic people, like not Hispanic, but there's some people that Hispanics and they had a good life back home and they come to America to have a different life. I feel like mental health wise, they came to America for a changed life. And when you look at people's stories, you look at it differently. I just think that a lot of people come from here and they were rich back home and they came to the United States, and then when they come to the United States now, they end up losing everything and then going back home to their country. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of rough what they're going through, you know? But my heart goes out to the people's families, you know? I know in my life I grew up in a low-income family, you know? I wanted to have a rich life, but I wanted to be rich, you know? I wanted to have a rich life, and I ended up starting a business. The business didn't go successful, and I ended up back to square one. You feel what I'm saying? But how I'm gonna get to that position where people tells me certain things that really recalls to what my situation was. You feel me? I tell people I want to be rich and famous. I want to have a big house, 6 cars, and a wife and a family. And honest with you, it's like you're living in this fantasy world where people say, "Oh, you live in a fantasy world. Oh, you need to come again with that dream. Come again with that opportunity. Come again with that life. Everything." I'm like, this ain't a dream when people don't realize what you're going through. This ain't a dream, it's reality, you know? I tell people that all the time, you know? You know, you have a community full of people that dream big and their dreams become successful. But sometimes when their dreams come smaller and stronger, it's more like, say, we're living in a era where people don't understand what dreams is really is. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I know what dream really is. It's like living in a fantasy world where you look at your life differently and you see when you're dreaming big, you can't dream as a culture, you dream as an opportunity in your life that you're gonna grasp for that. One day I said to myself that when you dream big, you have a successful career. And the way I think is the way I'm gonna get it done, right? But a lot of people don't realize that whatever you go through in your life is a cycle. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes when you look at it differently, it's more like a precept. And sometimes a lot of people realize because their lifestyle is different than other people. And in the community, like, you look at it in a different way. We got 6 hours there. So I can't say what I look at it. I can't say how I feel about it, but I could say what I could think about it, you know? People look at you and say, I saw you on YouTube and I like how you're rolling shit, you know? And I feel your pain in your story. But my issue is, what is my story to tell? You know what I'm saying? What is my story to tell you? My story is about building my career or building my truth. So what I'm doing, I'm building my truth, right? You know? But my truth is not in this. My truth is in this. I can't say my truth is in this, but let me move it. Woo. So we're on Bleecker Street. We got a Bleecker Street in the city too. Let me cross. Alright, it's alright. So like I was saying, right? Alright, we're gonna start from here. Start the shot here.